Have your SP now, no matter what. Hi, I am your host, Piper Sky Cheyenne, and welcome to Rebuild Reality, where we talk about who we really are, where we come from, and how all of this works. Now, I had a new subscriber talking about wanting to get together with their SP, about how to make this happen, right? And this is a massive topic. It is huge. There are so many of us that are attempting to do this. And there are literally channels, quite a few of them, that talk about nothing but this. It's that big of a subject, right? How to control other people, how to get what you want, how to bring it to you. And, you know, a lot of those things are helpful and they're great, but we have to know what the true story is, what the full story is about who we are, and exactly how and why we get what we get. So what is going on here? Well, this is a 365-degree virtual reality, and we are the projectors. What we believe, how we've been conditioned, what we've assumed, all of our thoughts that we talk to ourselves about all day long are literally what is writing the script for what we are experiencing. And of course it seems incredible, but you know, in our very limited perception here, you know, we have like these kind of knowings, you know, that's why we've got like virtual reality. You know, we've got virtual reality. Humans have made it because there's a part of us that knows that this exists. And there is that inner part of us as well that understands. And this is why life can be so frustrating, because we know we should be able to have anything and everything that we want. But why doesn't it work? Well, it doesn't work because our perception is turned around. We think that everything is out there, that we're trying to get all these things to make us feel fulfilled and happy. But we cannot be fulfilled and happy until we get this and this and that, right? But we've already got it. What keeps it away from you is you. There is nothing else. We are the only thing blocking anything and everything that we want. So we have to tell a new story. We have to, you know, put off, as Neville Goddard says, put off the old man and put on the new character, who you want to be now. Are you that person that's with that person? You can write any story you want, any one you want. All you have to do is believe in it. You don't even have to be like, oh, like, I need to be happy all the time and upbeat, yay, you know. You don't have to try and manipulate your emotions. That's kind of a real lower level manifesting thing. And so none of this is really manifesting. You're not creating in that you're bringing something from outside of you to you. It's already there. You just write it into your story, and that's it. Because there is no other reality but you. Like Neville Goddard says, and many others, you know, have the same kind of perspective on this. You know, everyone is you pushed out, because we're the ones writing the story. Not only our own character, but we're writing what everybody else is. So when you're thinking about somebody else, you're the person you're with or the person you want to be with, and you're thinking all these thoughts, oh gosh, this is a problem. Maybe they don't really love me. Maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to do that. It's like, no, stop it. Assume it because it is. Whatever you say it is, it is. You have to have that confidence, that power within you, that you know that this is yours. It belongs to you. And that's one of, like I was saying before, it's one of the frustrating things, because we have this innate knowing that we have that ability within us. And it's so frustrating, and it feels so disempowering to, live in a world where people are like, no, you got no control. No, You can't do nothing about it. And that's not true. That's their reality, how they've been conditioned, what they've been told by the people that they grew up with, by their parents or other influential people and friends in their life. And they've come to kind of very, depressingly really agree that, oh, wow, we don't have control. Wow, this really sucks. It's like no wonder everyone is depressed if they believe that, but it's not true. And that's why living that way doesn't work. People wonder why their world doesn't work. It's because it doesn't work like that. The world doesn't work the way people think it does, which is why it doesn't work for them. It works like this. There's no one but you. Nobody is projecting. You are multiple people, multiple realities, infinite possibilities, and you can have absolutely anyone you want. So what you have to do is the confidence. Have you ever done that, like I mentioned before, where you put your foot down and you decide, that's it. I'm having it, and I don't care what anybody else says or what anybody else does or what's going on, because there are infinite versions of you, living infinite versions of this life right now. So there's all of these things happening. It's like layered. They're like layers, and you're like declaring which one you are, and you're literally separating off and becoming that one, which is right next to that one, which is right next to that one. So they're just all right there. They're not hard. They're not far away. None of it's difficult. We're the only ones that tell ourselves that there's any difficulty in getting anything we want. So having your SP now, it's not a problem. You declare it, you know it, you assume it, like, yeah, that's just the way it is. What's the problem? And then it's yours, literally. All you have to do is keep in that knowing and do not falter. Do not falter. I don't care if it takes days, if it takes weeks, if it even takes months. You know who you are, and you know it's coming, and you don't change. Reality changes itself around you. You don't change yourself around reality. You stay who you are. You decide and you stay, and reality will rearrange itself around you. And that is how you can have your SP now, no matter what. It's a done deal. So I'm your host, Piper Sky Cheyenne, and I thank you for joining me here on Rebuild Reality. It's really nice. We're getting a lot of new subscribers, and I think that this resonates with people because the truth, it has a frequency. You know it when you hear the truth, when you read it, when you see it, because it resonates with a part of who you are. So always have that be your deciding factor, whether you choose to be here with me at Rebuild Reality or somewhere else. You go with what you know, what you have that instinct for within you. Because at the end of the day, that's what you find out, that yeah, you knew all along. So like and subscribe if you haven't already subscribed yet. And I love your comments. I love when you share this content with others. It's really great. It's wonderful to have a community of people who are like-minded. So your comment can also really help other people here who need to know what you know. So share, like, subscribe, share, do all of that. And let's create this community together where we know this is who we are. And I'll see you next time on Rebuild Reality.